Russia and Belarus have signed documents allowing for the placement of Russian tactical nuclear weapons on the territory of Belarus, a move that has increased already strained tensions between the Kremlin and the West.
Боеприпасы и прочее, но мы будем говорить и о обороноспособности, безопасности нашего государства, но главное – это экономика. И вторая особенность.
Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu said after the signing in Minsk on May 25 that Moscow will maintain control of the weapons while on Belarusian soil.
Но мы никогда не будем врагами России и никогда косо в сторону России смотреть не будем. Это самое близкое нам государство, самые близкие нам народы. Я думаю, пока мы с вами у власти, будем такой тенденции придерживаться. Если бы было иначе, было бы как в Украине.
Russian President Vladimir Putin in March raised the prospect of Moscow deploying tactical nuclear weapons in Belarus, which borders Ukraine and 3 NATO nations, by July, a move the authoritarian ruler of Belarus, Alyaksandr Lukashenka, has agreed to. The announcement sparked immediate criticism from governments around the world, while NATO called it dangerous and irresponsible. The United States condemned the move, with State Department spokesman Matthew Miller calling it the latest example of irresponsible behavior that we have seen from Russia since its full-scale invasion of Ukraine over a year ago.
I think what I'd say, it's another provocative and irresponsible action both by Russia and by the Lukashenko regime. I will say for our part, we see no reason to change our nuclear posture, nor any sign that Russia intends to use nuclear weapons, but we will continue to strengthen and reinforce our alliances with our NATO allies, even in the face of continued, as I said, really irresponsible and provocative actions both by Russia and in this instance by Belarus.
He added, though, that we have seen no reason to adjust our strategic nuclear posture or any indications that Russia is preparing to use a nuclear weapon.
I think the most important thing to emphasize here is what you just said, Andrew. He said this before. He said this on a number of occasions, but then his actions have never backed up his words. If Putin wanted to get serious about negotiations, he could do so at any moment. The Ukrainians, I believe, would welcome real negotiations, but those negotiations would have to be recognizing that the importance of Ukraine's territorial integrity and Ukraine's sovereignty. Vladimir Putin, really since the outset of this war, has made claim after claim after claim, and in every instance it's been another attempt just to justify his aggression. So if the president of Russia wanted this war to end, he could end it today by withdrawing his troops back to his borders, but of course we've seen zero indication that that's what he intends to do.